his maturity. 16. I think he was at least 17. That's insane. Playing around a crowd like this, you would think that there's some sort of stage fright here, but that's not the case. He came in with a game plan. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. And now we're going to have our next set. We talked about them. We set them up. It's going to be Cosmos versus T.
Yeah, America against Japan. This is going to be the case for the other semifinals we had just afterwards. But Cosmos against T. Did the two players already face each other? I'm not sure. I can check, but yeah.
Cosmos and T, yes, they have.
T twice. And
recently, actually.
Twice, and T won twice.
So T does have his number at the moment, Double Down being just this past August as well, where Cosmos did go Inkling, though. That is something to know. Cosmos recently lost to T in that set, going Inkling, losing 3-0 to T.
Wow. Wasn't he here saying that he was actually dropping little by little that...
Oh, yes. That's why we're seeing way more Pyramithra. That's why I'm actually excited to see what's going to be the results now that we're seeing Cosmos having a lot more confidence with the Pyramithra. Specifically, the change of playstyle that I feel like we had seen leaving Summit. Cosmos was utilizing what we had seen a lot from MKLeo, the bread and butter of Aegis, the down tilt into the up air, but getting it way more frequently because Cosmos felt like a lot more reserved with that kill option, but was now using it a lot more. So I'm wondering how we're going to see approaching this matchup, if that's what we're going to have. I don't expect to see the Inkling, but again, he did lose 3-0 there. I know that out of anybody in this bracket, Cosmos stated that he wanted to play T. So he wants his run back.
There's kind of a revenge going on, and I can understand him. On the other hand, we have T with, obviously, his Pac-Man, and I told you already how Etoiles, the MC we have down there, is a huge fan of Etoiles. And you can know already that he did manage to influence the whole crowd that's going to be, I think, with T in there. However, he also have another character we haven't seen yet. He's Kazuya.
Yes.
And that's something I'm kind of scared of.
Kazuya
Mishima. Told you, last time he won with him, he ended up going to go for the Kazuya Mishima pose at the end of the set. So yeah, he loves to play with the crowd, and he is at home right now. I told you, he's been in France a few times already. He's been in a few tournaments around here. The people love him, and on the side of Cosmos, it's the first time he's in Europe, if I'm correct.
Yeah, Cosmos having to kind of not only get used to the crowd here, but it's a different setting. But I also feel like the way that Cosmos has been playing, there's a reason why he's sitting currently in the winner's bracket after his performance in his group.
Yeah, that's true. He surprised us a bit, honestly. But well, no time to think about it. We're already going in there. We're not going to see the Kazuya. We are going to see T Pac-Man going in PS2.
Let's get started. The Pyramithra also coming out immediately from Cosmos.
Already a good phase going on for Cosmos here, if I'm correct.
And just got to get those early conversions, especially with the Mithra. Early recovery. These Nairs, he's going to utilize the Hydrant to his own advantage when he was put there, because you saw him trying to use that Nair just in case he got moved over there. Says, get that out of here. Don't want nothing to do with that.
Again, look at the percent. You can see that T actually isn't creating any pressure around this. He's chilling.
Okay,
yeah, and
all
you
right.
can know something. The French crowd is known for doing those noises of the fruits from Pac-Man. Whenever he's going to have a Galaga, you can hear the whole crowd going like this. Be aware of it and be prepared.
Yeah, cheer for it too, especially when Cosmos tries to feel himself. He gave a little taunt at the very beginning right there. It's the rising Nair, the Hydrant dropping all the way down.
Okay, the red is not going to connect, but again, I'm finding pretty chill. He's quite behind, but look, he's not feeling any pressure there.
Oh, try to get that back hit of the up air to try to get a follow-up with the back air. See the Hydrant, so much shield pressure in general from T, but what's happening here is both these players are working really well around each other's space.
Yes, however, there are so many tools on the side of T, and the pressure he applied up to now with that bell. Again, finding a 100% ratio with that bell. Perfect from his side. One hit, one kill.
Gotta get that apple in sometimes too, especially if you haven't gotten that breakfast going, but I heard the crowd going for it whenever the Galaga comes out.
Okay, good dash attack here, not connecting. And good up B. Oh, man, that was some generous hitbox we had there.
It looked like he put him on a shish kebab real quick, but he came all the way down. That ball disappeared. All right. Gotta worry about that water, though. Sometimes that wind box pushes you where you can mess up your spacing just a bit. That down tilt into trying to get that follow-up with the Nair, just shutting him down. Foresight coming in clutch here for Cosmos. He gets another Nair going.
He's doing well. He's actually facing him pretty well with that Power Mithra and doing it for long advantage phase with that Mithra, using that Foresight perfectly. However, he's getting hit by that Hydrant a few times already.
Oh man, that would have been so much damage if that Hydra had collided too.
Look at the percent already. A lot of damage have been done, 50% or so, and resetting the whole situation. He's been in dire situation up to now, but look again, one interaction was enough for T to get back in there.
T putting in, he easily put in so much damage too. Gets that grab this time around, the back throw. Trying to cycle through, he's got the Paralyzer up with the bell. The follow-up, the down smash, takes out that second stock.
2 out of 2 bells did the job for him. And the Galaga again. One stock ahead now for the Japanese players. Cosmos need to find something quickly to get back.
Oh wow, the up B right there to the trampoline actually stuffed out Cosmos and trying to maybe get a follow-up there. Oh, this is just as good as the crowd going crazy whenever Sora's on stage.
Over when you think about it, Cosmos does manage to find good interaction here and there, but
down tilt into the up air.
That's what we're talking about.
That was the confirmation. He had the opportunity right there too. Nothing too fancy. Didn't even go for the down tilt slide or anything like that. Like the patience, you see the double back air attempt. Second one didn't land right here, but he's just waiting patiently by the ledge because you know T has so many opportunities to try to go for a mix-up if he wants to find a way to get right back safely to the stage.
If he died from this, you
monster!
monster!
Oh, he's still up here. Avoids the cherry, has to unfortunately air dodge, goes for the side beam.
You're not getting.
But it does expand his hurt box down here again, off to the side.
You're not going to survive this. You're not going to.
He had like how many finishing streams? Like 4 or 5?
4, I think. But he did get hit by 3 bells out of 3 bells. There's something he needs to work on in this matchup. Because I know that he's been playing around with those fruit, and overall, even if the pressure he applied was great, T didn't care at all. You could feel it even from our part, from here. You could feel that he was chilling in that game. He was just there thinking, okay, nearly nodding with the head, okay, doing well, okay. Let me grab that Galaga real quick.
Scarier even seeing how far T is willing to go the moment he sees that you don't have a jump off stage. He's not going to stop.
No. You're not getting back in the stage, man.
And I know we see that follow-up off of the bell so many times into the side B, and it always just looks so clean. He gets it consistently.
When you get used to the geometry and all, fuck, man. Pattern architect.
You can build up this whole stadium. All right, getting started here on town. Got some of those extra platforms to work with, but T says, let's take it around town.
Oh
down here. He opened up the gates in 10 seconds. Cosmos was about to die. He didn't have the jump. He didn't even have a jump right there. The 0 to death.
Oh my goodness, stop! He's already dead! Stop it! Let him at least get a hit in there!
1. Hit him.
Yes!
There you
Yeah,
go.
there
Back
we go.
air to up air, 15%. Oh. He went.
Yeah. Again, those angles are sexy on the side of T, and you can see him playing with his foot at this point.
T. What kind of tea you drinking? What? He grabs the bell, says, let me take one of those. Give me a chance.
And what punish did he have after that bell? Nothing. 120% on his second stock already.
This is the jet. There you go. He tried to do it the first time, fell out of it initially there. He gets the opportunity. Taking advantage of T, going for that side platform too. He's got the bell now. Actually didn't even grab it in that situation, but does get that grab. 135 though, T got a lot of extra credit after getting that first stock 0 to death.
Yes, indeed. The bleeding had been stopped by Cosmos here, but look again at those percent. And those mix-up on the side of T are so exotic that it's kind of hard to get used to them. You can see that one next interaction with that apple, with that Galaga, with that bell, with that key can be fatal for him. Even the Hydra key is going to kill in the end.
That was disgusting. I mean, we saw it already with the orange. We saw how quickly it is, but it can be difficult to react to, and he was trying to catch the landing, and it covered so much space.
Match of knowledge again.
And there was no platforms at the time before they were rolling in that moment.
Yeah, so perfectly again on the angle by T here. He didn't have anything to lose actually going for this here. And you can see him just again, he's towing around.
67%. Trying to catch him. Gets the punish with the down air. He's got the bell in hand.
Yeah, this game, however, he did manage to catch the bell a few times. So he did learn something from last game.
Oh, he recaught it right now. Even with the Hydra not there, it doesn't matter. It's just not like he needs it. gets the stun, gets the smash attack, immediately takes care of Cosmos. Game 2.
Going for that grab here was Victor. Nothing else to say. Basically, he just whiffed the worst grab possible to whiff.
Wow, T looks like he is completely honed in right now. Even with Cosmos making some adjustment, taking advantage of T's positioning for that first stock. I mean, he needed to get that stock because he lost it so early.
I mean, props to him. He did learn a few things, and he did manage to get back in there, even with, as you say, the first stock was lost like this. But overall, T is just one step ahead. So the things he's kind of trying to implement because of the first game, it's already too late.
He went to FD. He went to FD.
He went to FD.
He went to FD.
What do you mean he went to FD?
Why did he go to FD?
The stage selection is up
Why
to
did he go to
character
FD?
selection.
I'm in physical pain. We already know what's coming out.
Wait.
We already know what's coming out.
Seriously.
We know what's coming out.
Seriously.
Kazuya Mishima.
Oh my goodness, he went to FD.
All right. All right, Humming, you were talking about it before. The T, Kazuya, what I also got to highlight is he's got the Pac-Man skin on Kazuya.
And he's dead. He's dead. For real. Oh, good DI! Never mind, never say this. However, do we want to shake on the fact that he's going to do the Kazuya pose after the game?
He's going to do it?
He's going to do it.
Let's do it. I'm going to shake. Maybe it depends on how intense the set is.
Yeah, obviously.
But also, oh, man.
So T is quite known for moving around with the electric wind goblins. Like one after the other, and after the other. So if he keeps on doing this, I think that Cosmos can actually find the good time to punish him.
Cosmos also knows this matchup here too, thanks to Riddles. They've played plenty of times before. So Cosmos actually recognizing that T was going to land with an aggressive option, holding shield. They did do a lot of shield pressure, but here we go. We got that meter on board.
Yes, and he can maybe find a kill quickly because for now 128% the next Pyra hit, just like this, kind of exotic on the recovery, but he's just got reversed because of it. How do you get back on the terrain now? How do you get back on the terrain?
Didn't hit the climax of it though. Cosmos is off to the side. Nice up-B here. Not dead just yet. 150. The raid boss Kazuya coming in.
Yeah, that's a heavy call to have here.
He fell off of it.
He's going to survive. However, the dash attack here got punished perfectly well done by the side of Cosmos, but he's not out of the woods yet. See, now he's just out on the stage.
I love Kazuya's animation. No, it looks like he literally kicked the ball. Kickball here. Wow, his shield too. Gotta watch out.
Yeah, we had the tilt from Ganondorf before, and now we have this. However, I'm kind of surprised. He was kind of known for being able to find those execution on the strings, on the combos of Kazuya. But oh my goodness!
Oh, he had it set up!
And now he nearly had another smash here. Didn't manage to connect it. But no, you're going to die
no
from this.
No way. All right.
That's a good.
Look, I'm not disagreeing because it is FD and it is a character that T plays here, but he's got that Pac-Man set up for so long. He's got that Pac-Man warmed up.
How do you get back on the terrain with Paramitra? You just can't. That's literally one of the worst options against that character because he can't do anything. We know how the recovery is kind of readable from the side of this character, and here, finding a good string here, all right. But in the next combo, T is going to ramp up the damage the same way.
Once you get that meter on board here too.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. He doesn't want to approach.
He doesn't, yeah, he's just trying to space out with aerials. He's like, hopefully you try to actually hold forward just a little bit, get caught by these nairs.
Yes, and that's what's happening up to now. But as you said, Rage Drive is now on the table, and we know how it does pack a lot of power. Is it going to get a kill now?
Oh, scary. See the respect. He said, it's okay, I don't even need that second stock here. The respect from Cosmos with that rage on board. Oh.
Went for the safe option, not a kill one. Obviously, good choice by T here. But
doesn't have to worry about it.
Sense. He can die. Both of them can die in the next interaction if he keeps on playing with Para. Going for the Matra. Good catch here. The spot dodge isn't going to be enough. Though again, Kazuya is one of the heaviest characters in that game. But look, the grab here isn't going to keep. But the down here, perfect. Again, punishing those aggressive options from the side of T.
It's also the spacing. Cosmos, again, has matchup knowledge here when it comes to the Kazuya, so his respect in terms of spacing and with the Pyra at the very end was very smart from Cosmos.
Yes. You know what I see there? It's literally the same situation we had against Flo yesterday. A problem of spacing from the side of T, and Cosmos being there always to punish him afterwards. I don't know if you remember what happened during that set we had, but Flo was just hitting and hitting and hitting dominating the whole game. He had issues later on finishing the stocks because, again, of that over-aggressiveness and kind of messy on the execution. And this is exactly what we see here. T going for those aggressive shots again and again. Sure, they are kind of safe in a lot of situations, but again, a sword such as the one... Wait, what? Such as the one for Pyramithra. Man, you can have to be wary of it. Oh.
Don't do that to me, Cosmos. Don't do that. Come on, Cosmos. He knows. I had this conversation with him. I'm like, you're never going to play her again, are you? He's like, see ya. And he walked away because he said no.
Man, this is the Corin call.
He's going to do it.
She's calling. The Corin is calling. And we are going to have Cosmo Corin going against Pac-Man T.
He knows I'm casting. Let's get it. Of course, the Corrin representation that we have, putting Corrin on the board, a character that has gone down the tier list, moving in from Smash 4 to Ultimate, but Shattuck has continuously pushed this character to her limits. See the Gallica coming in. I do think Corrin's aerials do control Pac-Man really well, and also you can charge forward smash when that hydrant water is pushing you forward.
Yes, indeed, that's true. However, he needs to be wary of the spacing because there are a lot of good out-of-shield options on the side of T, and whenever he's going to land unsafely against his shield, he's going to be there to punish it, whether it's with a Bell, a Galaga, or a Nair, as we said. And look at the damage already ramping up here. He didn't manage to use that range up to now.
That was great. That back air also allowing you to help auto space since it pushes you forward a little bit. Comes out pretty quick in general. You saw the side B attempt coming in. Gets the grab immediately afterwards.
Yes. Got in reverse here. Please survive. The down air again, keeping him on ledge. And look at the distance again. Next time the back can actually kill it, I think.
T is doing a good job at calling out these jump from ledges for Cosmos.
Ooh.
Oh, but you hung on a little too late.
That's a matchup check you got there.
And the pin is really easy when you get the tipper by the side of the stage here because it pokes a bit out. But of course, at the high percent, and you're going to wait as long as possible. It's going to be difficult here. He doesn't get the fall from the paralyzer as he did get hit away right at the end. See the hydrant also right there. Cosmos is going to be jumping a lot in this matchup. That's what T is checking him on. He knows he already used his jump. Oh no. Gets pineappled by Down in City, but he did go at an angle where he was going to put him underneath the stage.
Excuse me, pineapple?
Yeah, pineapple.
Like, I don't know. I learned something
That's
today.
A Dreamland thing. That's maybe, a Dreamland thing.
Yeah. And never mind. Going back into that T, finding a kill in a kind of awkward way. But well, he's again not in the driver's seat yet. I mean, Cosmos are really well with that Corin up to now. We have a lot of matchup check, however.
This is the OG from Cosmos right here. That's why I always get excited, but it's always Cosmos who tends to be like, don't, because I don't know when I'll play her again. But then he takes her out in moments like these, where these tippers are so consistently landing.
Yes, and he's using them so sparsely that T is not getting used to them, and he's getting caught by surprise twice already, just the same way Cosmos got caught by that bell beforehand. So that's kind of poetic considering that he's doing him the same thing he suffered before in that set. And look at the percent, he's already chipping on the last stock of T here, maybe even in the set, because we do have to remind you, it's 2-1 right now for T.
Absolutely, currently T sitting at match point. He had the bell, he gets the back air as Cosmos was trying to avoid the bell. Galaga, as he recatches it from the side of the stage, trying to get something cheeky as the rest of the crowd makes that Galaga noise.
Yeah, you get used to it a bit after a few times already, but again, even odds on both sides is kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting the scoring here. We talked about the Inkling, we talked about the Parameter, and not about this character at all.
Sometimes we got to go back to our roots here. The Galaga and the Hydrant. A lot of pressure afterwards with the down air here too. That lead slowly escaping, but he's got the nice patience to go in again underneath these platforms to shark him. But he went in for those double fairs that allowed him to get some of these strings going. But at 76%, you have to watch out. He's trying to take advantage of these platforms.
Yes, we've seen how he was able to make his game clean. However, T is always there to punish his mistakes. Here, however, good catch again with that roll out. He was good, but he slept again on ledge. He did it right. He died 3 times on the side B. He died 3 times because of that pin. Cosmos, what are you doing with that, Corin?
Always so refreshing. Always so refreshing. Wonder if he's going to stick with the Corin. He played so well, but something that we didn't see that will be nice to note, Obviously, one of the major change-ups moving away from Smash 4 into Ultimate here is that active hitbox from the charged forward smash, the chainsaw that ramps up. We didn't see that, but it catches a lot of neutral get-ups. And once you're caught in it, you hold shield, that shield's gonna break.
We talked about matchup check, and the thing about Corin is that he just displayed a few things with that pin, but nothing else. When you think about it, you talked about that chainsaw with the smashes. We didn't talk at all about that neutral beat who can get charged and paralyzed in the same way with the bell. So we are going to see a last game of that set, quite surprisingly, honestly. So let's see how it goes. PS2 this time, though.
PS2, and you still got those platforms to work with where sometimes the tipper of the side B pokes through, and if you're jumping underneath the platform, you will get caught by that. T doing a pretty good job with these horizontal extensions, but the down air could lead it to that side B, but T just going vertically down, avoiding it.
Again, that sword range just helping contest that back air from the side of T a few times up to now. Even if the odds are kind of even up to now, you just have to realize that T doesn't know that matchup. Even if he knows the character, the player, Cosmos behind it, this is something completely different he's facing compared to the Parameter before.
See the backers, and you see the shield pressure there too as Cosmos gets hit away by the Hydrant. Here comes the Gallica, the regrab as well from T. Playing much more passively. Look at this change up from T almost immediately. Understands after that last game, all right, Cosmos loves to keep T by the ledge like this. T is dropping down to avoid these side Bs, but in the case that T decides to jump early, he could get caught by a Dragon Fang shot.
Yeah, this is a serious T we have, but again, let's see how it behaves against a matchup he doesn't know. Facing against him was actually quite hard for the first time, so if he does, if he's still in the same situation as before, if T is being serious right now, not just like with this Kazuya or at the beginning of the last game, he can actually pull it out. So be wary of that bell, please, however.
Looks like he was going to go for a risky Z drop on the bell. Oh, it would be crazy if that bell would have landed right there after Cosmos actually ended up rolling on the stage. The side B to help recover. Cosmos trying to go for a rising air to try to clip T on that recovery, but he still got that side B and a fresh side B at that.
Even him wasn't expecting it to connect, but he did manage to find a 4th kill with that pin out of full stock. That's a good score, I think, with VikkiKitty. Oh, that's a key here to manage to find
a few times actually that we see key behind the hydrant, rather T behind the hydrant use the key.
Quite hard to say.
So safe as.
120% going for the pin again, trying to find a good setup here, and T is just taking it slow, as we were saying. Even if he's behind, he knows that he can have and find a good setup here and a good kill if he's wary of that sword, because for now, those 23% are going to hurt later on.
See the weight on the other side of the hydrant. Catches a lot of these jumps. This is the 3rd jump that T has caught. Catches the landing this time around. Cosmos saying, all right, I won't contest you above here. I want to get the ledge invincibility. But he couldn't even touch the stage anymore at that point.
Yeah.
Sharking him with the up air.
You saw how Cosmos was going for those back air to get back on the terrain, but even that move has some end lag at the end. And, well, T was able to go there and catch it with enough, I think, a 4 or 5 up air, finding a kill quickly, but look at the percent again by the side of Corin.
Very awkward animation there between the Hydrant and Pac-Man together. Gets that grab, that down throw to send him in that side angle. That tipper can connect over to the side here, especially on PS2 over to the side of T-Jet sides to jump.
He's at key percent, and I want to see him go for those mix-up, those gimmicks we were talking about. We haven't seen that out. Going for a good throw here, okay, but I want to see that chainsaw.
Oh, Gallica, so much damage. Even with Cosmos having this lead, look at it escape him, though. 98% for T on the 2nd stock. Remember, both these players are tied 2-2 apiece.
Yes, this is the last game in winner brackets for both those players. He wanted to go for a mix-up here, I think, with the pin. Didn't finally find the courage to go for this, but look again at those percent, and we know how T is able to punish those landing on the ledge. Finally going for this, but already too late. T knew he did a mistake before, and here he's not going to get caught by this.
High recovery with the Hydrant dropping all the way down. Tries to catch him with the side, with the tipper corn pin.
Well, again, is he going to get punished for charging? That's indeed again! And that's a 5th stock taken out by that pin!
And that was at a very close pin, too. You saw how T was very close to the hilt. Oh, it was very scary. Almost got hit by that belt. With a little bit of a lead here, Cosmos wants to be able to extend it. CT now closing in the gap with these nairs.
again to punish that landing from the side of Corin. Look again at the damage. That Hydrant is doing well against him. And the last hit of that down air.
He's so good at keeping everybody by the ledge. Oh, and he was able to do that because the trampoline was right there.
It was 1 inch from dying from this interaction. That would have been very awkward.
Imagine if T used up B on the stage to take the trampoline away. Oh my goodness.
And again, this is a up the trampoline from the side of T can actually get hit, and it will reduces the number of charges it has, and because of that, oh my goodness!
Why? Man, why does Paralyzer have knockback in this game like that?
Okay, finding another good hit of Paralyze, but look at the damage! Oh, and a good smash here, not going to connect with the sweet spot, but look again, maybe a last stock taken by that pin. Can you find something? Yes! He found a pin! No, good DI, however, on the side
he
of
also
T.
killed.
He's not going to die.
Is he going to try to risk it? He knows the Hydrant goes
No!
down. He calls
At the
it with the back air.
Yes,
He gets it, and he wins the set.
Cosmos popping out!
Cosmos with the roots, the OG with the Corin beats T, sending T to the loser's bracket and proceeding on with his domination in the winner's bracket.
Man, don't destroy the props. Leave the props where they are. But perfectly well done by the American player, taking the set against T. Man, 3-2. I think he can like complain about the fact that he went for that Kazuya in game 3. If he stayed into Pac-Man, he would have stayed into Paramithra. That would have been a completely different story. Cosmos going over the expectations we had for him.
Gotta change things up a little bit, and that's what Cosmos did. I liked his approach into this matchup. Hydrant could help out Corrin with the pin, but it was like you said before, in that first game that he took out Corrin, getting the tippers by the ledge, he didn't get it as consistently in that last game because T was doing a really good job at every time that situation was reversed. Let's say Cosmos was overextended for that, then he would be put in a position where he would have to deal with edge guarding T, which is so scary to be in a position against.
Wow. That was a set. That was a hell of a set.
And the pop-off too. Congratulations to Cosmos.
There's a word where we are going actually to see another set like this. If T manages to get back into grand finals in loser bracket, because this was a winner bracket set, which means that T is not out yet.
Yes.
He's going to face a few opponents, Bloom Forever, among others, and later on he will have an opportunity to get his revenge against Cosmos. Maybe not sleep as he did during game 3, maybe go all in from the beginning with Pac-Man, and maybe he will have time during those two to think about how to behave against the Corin, because that matchup knowledge was lacking at the beginning.
And it's not like these two players haven't played against each other in general. We highlighted it before, their set history, but it was with the Inkling. Yes. It was with the Inkling once again. So that was a nice adjustment that Cosmos
nearly went that way too with that Paramithra when you think about it.
I love it. I love being able to see the improvements that a lot of these players that we have here really shine, because then with their upcoming match, the same thing can be said with the adjusted playstyle from Mutace. Mutace has been doing this thing where whenever he plays so patiently with the Peach, he knows how to turn on the aggression to be extremely oppressive, but then when he knows that he needs to go for a mental reset, he'll hold himself back. And he actually deals with a situation with his hands where sometimes his hands flare up and they get swollen, and it actually prevents him from playing at his best. And that's why he explains a lot of times, he's very transparent, that it could lead to some inconsistent results, but that doesn't bother him. He goes in and he tries his best no matter what, and when you're dealing with another player like Passerman, that's going to be difficult. But right now, T isn't going to be banished to the French dimension. Again, like we were talking about, that is the winner's bracket. He still has another shot. He's going to be moving down to the loser's bracket.